It's Thursday, and these are my thoughts. I hope you and your family had a great break. Over the break, I read an article by the Daily Wire, and I'll post that article below, so make sure you check it out. In the article, it talks about Charlize Theron and a situation with her where in an interview, she is asking the public and asking reporters to refer to her son, Jackson, in the right pronouns because Jackson wants to be a girl. Now, there are two major things that stuck out to me in this article. That's one of them. And so let's talk about that for just a second. I have a 5-year-old son, and I already have a dialogue open with my son about how God made him a boy, and we celebrate that, and that he's always gonna be the boy that God made him. And so if you're watching this and you're a parent of any age of kid, know that you can have that dialogue, that you can begin having that conversation and begin affirming who God made your kid. And so I would encourage you to do that. Talk to your husband or wife about how you can do that, but begin a dialogue. I firmly believe that this will be one of the biggest things that my 5-year-old faces as they grow up. And so begin the dialogue now. The second thing that's stuck out to me in this article was this quote. Charlize is saying, "My job as a parent is to celebrate them and to love them and to make sure that they have everything they need in order to be what they want to be. And I will do everything in my power for my kids to have that right and to be protected within that." Man, that sounds really good from the outside. Don't we want our kids to be able to do whatever they want to do and to protect them and that's our role as a parent? That sounds so good. Don't get caught up in that. Christian parents, your biggest role is to love Jesus with all that you have and to bring your family along in loving Jesus together. It's to raise tiny disciples so that someday they'll be big disciples and can go spread the gospel in this world that we live in today. Let's not get caught up in what culture is throwing at us as what it looks like to be a good parent. Look to the word and to what it says. I talk about Deuteronomy 6 all the time, but it's a great guide for us as parents, especially in this culture we live in. So let's start this year off being okay having some hard conversations, but realizing we're encouraging them in the Lord. And let's start this year off following Jesus ourselves and following Jesus as a family. Have a great week.